In wrestling, you've got two stances and two stances only. Okay, you've got a square stance and a staggered stance. Okay, square stance. If you pick a line on the ground, both feet will be on the line. Okay, knees are bent, back is naturally straight. You know what? Sometimes my back will round out. That's okay. That's a natural posture of the back. I don't have to break it in. What's important though is keeping that head up. Okay, so even if my back is slightly rounded here, my shoulders are not going above my knees, my head is straight, my elbows are in. Okay? There's no reason for me to be fighting like this, okay, with my hands out or whatever. I should always be nice and tight here. Okay, that's very important. Now, when I have a square stance, if I move back, I'm going to do one step, come back in my square stance. That's going to be 1, 2. If I move sideways, it's going to be 1, 2. If I move in circles, okay, the feet will always be dragging, following each other, okay? It ain't going to be like 1 and then 2, or go out here and keep that one there. No. If I'm shoulder wide apart, okay, that's the stance I want to keep. So if this one goes 1 foot out, this one goes 1 foot in. 1 foot forward, the other one follows in, and so on. Okay, that's your square stance. I'm usually going to use a square stance defensively when the guy's leaning on me and so on. It's hard to tackle a square stance. So that's when I'm going to go into my staggered stance, okay? Now, starting from my square stance, I just go 1 foot back. There's your stance, okay? That's it. That's all there is to it. Same principles. Chest, shoulders don't go above the knee. I'm always alive. That means that my weight is on my toes. Okay, you never go on your heels. If I go on my heel, that's a dead leg. Okay, it's not going anywhere. It's going to take a lot of time for me to sprawl it back or whatever. I'm going to have to transfer. And so you always want to be on the toes. Okay, so you're always ready to move. No matter where he's going, I'm always moving. I'm always on my toes. Okay? Now, like I mentioned, the hands are in front of you. Elbows are in. When the legs move, the hands move. Okay? That's very important. You always want to keep everything in line. Okay? Now, I'm going to have you do a little drill here for the penetration step where, starting from my staggered stance here, I'm going to do a drop step. So I'm just going to bring this foot back. Okay? And I'm going to lower myself. I'm going to change levels here. Okay? This leg is going to shoot forward. I'm going to shoot in. Now, when I do it in practice, I like to amplify the movement. In fighting, I don't have to go that deep into it. I actually prefer not to bring my knee down on the ground when I'm fighting. I have my own reasons for that. We'll go into that afterwards. But for practice, I shoot the knee down though. Okay? So from here, I'm going to go 1, 2, penetration step. This leg comes forward. The same step we're doing before. This one comes forward, this one goes in. Why? Because when I'm coming up, I'm not coming up straight, I'm coming up here. Okay? If I would do it with a partner, it would look like this. If he's here and I'm shooting in, I don't want to shoot in here and stay here. Okay? He's going to cross face me, whatever. I'm going to lose it. So if he opens his arms like this, I just want you guys to notice where I'm going to come back up. If I'm here, drop step, penetration step. I shoot in, I come in here. Okay? I come off on a 45-degree angle. So my double leg takedown is not a tackle where I bring him to his back. I'm going to take him down there. Okay? So when I shoot in here, he's going down sideways. He's not going to his back. Okay? So you're going to practice it like this. I'm here, drop step, in, shoot in, come off this side. Okay? So drop step, shoot in, boom. See where I'm going with this? I'm going to cut 4 corners like this. Okay? So drop step, shoot in, boom, come back up. Drop step, shoot in, boom. Okay? Right back where I started. I did 4 corners. Okay? So keep your space and work it that way. Jump. A lot of people like to do staggered from staggered, that's good too. So I like to come off from my staggered stance up to a square stance, okay? What I mean is when I'm shooting in here, I come off, boom, square stance. Okay? But I could also come off, like I said, right, a bit more on the stagger stance, but it'll be okay too. I just feel more comfortable on a square stance. But a lot of times when I'm here, I'm going to be picking the guy up, and for that, I need to go in the square stance. Okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to practice a pickup now. Okay? So my partner is just going to stand like this, both arms flailing out to the side, and he's not going to move. Okay? I want you guys to pick him up. Pick your partner up. Okay? So I'm going to shoot in. Here, here, here. Now to pick him up, if my head is down, my back is bent, he's going to weigh a ton. Okay? So I'm going to high crotch. Here my head is looking up, my hips are in, and you're going to pop your hips forward. Pick him up. So from here, here, boom. Okay, that's all you're going to do. Pick him up that way. So I'm here, drop step, penetration step. I shoot in, I come in, pick him up. Okay? Now, a lot of times when I shoot in, if you want to do proper technique, as I'm shooting in, this hand's going to wrap here, and then I'm going to switch. Okay? So, but if that's too confusing for you, just go the right way, and it's going to be okay for now. So, I'm shooting in, this hand's going to wrap, then I'm going to switch and lift. Alright? Go 5 times on each side. Go. I don't like going knee down, but you know, shit happens. If I'm going here, my hips are back here. He's going to sprawl down on me and he's going to break me down. Okay? So it's very important when you shoot in, you don't want to be here, you want to be here. Okay? My chest is on his leg. It's not so much my shoulder than my chest. So I don't care if he sprawls down now. Yeah, I'm still going to get his back. Okay? So when you shoot in, make sure that when you're here, when you shoot in, boom, see, nice and straight here. So I don't care where he's going, if he's sprawling or whatever, I'm always strong here. Okay? Back is straight. That's why when you're shooting in, keep the habit of shooting in straight, and you come back up. All right?
Wait.
Go. Okay? Here's how I want you guys to lift now. You've all done it. It's all good. I want you guys, can you do it again? I want you guys to see how he's running into it. Boom. Okay? Those 2-3 little steps you're going to do forward will make a whole difference. Okay? When you're lifting, it's not passive lifting. It's like, boom, and you explode into it and then take it down. Okay? So I won't go like here and oh, okay. So when I come in, 1, 2, and then I would switch it around. Okay? So you kind of run into it. So as you're picking him up, 2-3 steps, and then boom, you take him down. Okay? My double leg. Here's where it was. If you guys want to try it. 1, 2. I pick him up. I just sweep the knee down with my forehand. Okay? Naturally, I would have followed. My shoulder would have been right in the solar plexus. Okay? So, here, here. Okay? Keep the legs up. Keep your weight on. And you can hip heist. Come back into position. Try it a few times. Go. Here's a little something I'm going to show you guys. You got your tie-ups, but you also have your setups, okay? And they both go hand in hand. If you have proper tie-ups, but you don't have the setups that go along with it, you'll never take the guy down. I don't care what kind of takedowns you use and which ones you're good at. If you don't have good tie-ups or good setups, nothing's going to work. The first one I'm going to use, snap downs, okay? A snap down is this. All I'm going to do is, I can go right behind a stall here and snap it down, bring him forward or to the side, okay? Now, this is the way it would normally be done. The way I prefer doing it is with the forearm. Okay, so instead of just snapping behind the head here, I'll just smack with the forearm around the side of the head. What's nice about this is his knees will buckle sometimes. If you catch him hard enough, his knees going to go a bit wobbly and he's going to get all crooked-eyed and then you take him down, okay? So you guys are going to work on your snap down. I'm going to go for head and bicep tie here. Okay, and I'm going to snap him down. Comes back up, snap him down. Snap him down. Snap him down. Snap him down. Okay? Be nice, okay, because this can be very annoying after a while, but practice it back and forth from one side to the other. Then I'm going to move on to the other setups, okay? Go. Now, we're going to go through everything kind of quickly because anyways, I'm going to be sending you guys a DVD of this, so we're just going to go through it. Anyways, if we wait till we master these, it could take years. So basically we'll still be working on the snap down and it still won't be right. So, okay, snap down, it's not a push down, I'm not pushing him down, I'm snapping. Okay. And my point of impact should be right on a 45-degree angle, right here, okay? Smash it down, okay? Now, that's a snap down. Now, if he was to put his hands on my shoulders, arm straight, okay, I'm going to pop under him. So from here, again, I'm going to come back right into my penetration set like I was doing before. I'm going to pop behind the elbows, drop, and walk into him, okay? So he puts his hand, I just pop behind the elbows, boom, drop, and walk into him, okay? Now if he puts it, he does the same thing, but his arms are bent. This will not go anymore, so I'm going to chop down, come into him. Okay, so arms bent, I chop down, and I will come into him. Okay? Notice when I chop down, my hips on our back here, I walk into it. Okay, very important. Get that control on him. So arms straight, you pop under, arms bent, you chop over. Okay? Try that. Thank you. Oh, yeah. But be careful, okay? When you're popping behind the elbows, not hyperextend his elbows. Okay, be careful on that one. During a match, that's a bonus. But during training, be nice. Here, okay? The crawl piece. His arms are bent, I want to chop over. If I chop near the elbows or on the forearms, he's not going to go. Okay? He's got massive forearms, he's strong. If I go here, it's not going to go. Wrist. Then I walk in. Okay? So if I go on the forearms or close to the elbows, it's not going to go. Okay? So I need to chop him close to the wrist. So I'm going to go here and here. Okay? So close. Okay. Now the chop down is good. You're getting it now. The arms are bent. You're going to the wrist. That's good. Here, okay, with the pop under. When I'm popping, it's not so much about lifting his arms off of me. That will probably never happen. What I want to do is just hold him in place and drop, and then walk into him. Okay. So basically, all I'm doing is I'm just holding them in place here as I change levels. Boom. And then I walk in. And you notice what happened to his body weight? He went from here. If I drop, boom, he's coming into me. Okay? He's going to drop forward, and that's what I want. In both cases, I'm taking him off balance. It's very subtle, but I'm taking him off balance. When I chop forward and his arms are bent, and I chop forward, you see? He's dropping into me. When I pop under, same thing. He's here, I drop, boom, he's dropping into me. Okay? So, don't try to lift the arms off. Just hold them and drop. Okay? Go. So, just keeping it in mind, okay? Here, I got the snap down, he puts his arms on me, I can pop under or I can chop over. Okay? Now, arm drags. I'm going to have you guys practice it this way. I'm going to put one hand on my shoulder, okay? I'm going to wipe it off, okay? Everybody see me Karate Kid? I'm going to wipe it off and drag, okay? Now, I'm going to go shoulder to shoulder with him. He's going to put his other hand on my shoulder and push me back. That's where I'm going, boom. Okay? Now, here's a detail. 1, grab high, and don't pull it down. Pull it semicircle here, okay? Down enough, so I'm going to go 1, 2. He's going to push. I wipe it off. I wipe it off. Okay, now when I'm doing an arm drag, I can go with an inside step or an outside step. Both are good, both are going to lead to different things. Okay? So I could arm drag, keep this leg in here, and as I'm dragging in, take it here. Okay? Or I could do an outside step and just circle here and just start walking towards his bag and so on. Both are good, okay? So you can practice both. I could go here and he pushes me, outside step, or I could start going with an inside step here. He's going to push me back. Inside step, inside step, inside step. Okay? Give that a try. Do my arm drag. Okay? Now, if I clear them off on the side, okay? Yeah, he's wise to me. He's already escaping before I'm doing. Don't grab here or here. Here's a little trick. Just grab the hip bone, okay? And cup it. Cup it with both hands. And you're going to dig inside, okay? Here's what's going to happen. If I grab the hip bone and I start digging inside, and now I'm going to do my penetration step again and bring my knee down. Okay, so I'm here, I'm going to go 1, I'm going to take him down, okay? Because I'm blocking his hip. He can't extend his leg as I'm taking him down. Now, watch this. See where my arm and my head is with his arm? Boom. Just start walking into it. Okay? So, arm drag. I go down the hip. Right on the hip bone. Okay? And I'm going to cup it. And I'm going to start pulling inwards. So this blocks his leg here. See, he can't stretch his leg out. So it makes him fall. Right? Or, if I do my arm drag, this was with the outside step. If I do arm drag with an inside step, keep your leg there and just pivot. Okay? Pivot. Boom. Take it down. And keep controlling that leg. Now, when I'm down here, okay, since I don't have good hip control on it or whatever, what I want to do is control this foot with my feet. So I'm blocking his knee and I'm controlling his foot with my feet. Okay? So yeah, I'm going to be following him around. So two things he's going to be trying to do. Either turn onto his back, which would be a smart move, or you might want to come off the base. Yes. Okay? So it's right there. Boom. So when he's down, you control the knee and you control his foot with your feet. So no matter where he's going, I'm trying to control that foot. Okay? I'm going to be working him here. Now if he's tired of this and he comes up and hook, ball and chain. Okay? Hand inside, toe hold. Right? Is that good for everybody? Okay. Let me show you the tape down one last time. Arm drag with an inside step. Here, I pivot. And I just put my knee down. I'm here, controlling this leg. I'm going to be working in here, okay? No matter how, whatever he gives me, I'm going to be working in. If he comes back to base, boom. Right here. Okay? Hand inside, grabbing the toes. Forward on it. Okay? This is ball and chain. Go for it. Yeah, we're fun with this.
Yeah, let's go around. Round. Yeah, 90 degrees.
All right. No, wait. Good. He's good. All right. When you're doing the ball and chain, you know what? This is actually good because somebody asked me this question recently on a forum. On the ISWA forum. Look it up. A lot of good stuff going on there, okay? He was asking me, he says, every time I do the bottom chain, the guy just turns into me. Okay, because you don't have control on him, okay? That's why this arm is so important to have inside here, okay? Now, two things. Arm inside, control on the toes. Now, what happens is, no matter where he's going to be turning, with this arm inside, I'm going to be able to control his movements, okay? Now, a lot of times what I like to do is when they come back to guard, yeah, you see, he's trying to roll now. He's just adding pressure to that toe hold, okay? If he would try to slip that knee in, yes, see where I put my hand? I love this, okay? This move I love. I'm going to drag him down, boom, okay? So if he tries to spin over, since I have good, come back please. Since I have good control here, okay, he's not going anywhere. If he tries to drag the knee in, I'm just going to let this hand drop behind his far ankle, push him down, go for my toe hold. Notice here, I still have control on his rear leg. Okay, I need that control here. I blocked the ankle, I got my toe hold. Now, if he was going to spin over, spin please, just go through. Yes, here. See where my hand is? Inside the leg. Head on the same side of this arm, goes inside the thigh here. Knee bar. Okay? Don't leave your head here. Here. On the far hip, hand inside. This one controlling the leg. Triangle, put the hips down on the knee. So again, I'm here. He manages to pivot completely. I just follow through here, and there's my knee bar. Okay? If it was quicker than I was, and he manages to bend his leg, or whatever, yes. A compression lock. So, basically, wherever he's going, he's just making matters worse. You know what? Give him the toe hold, tap. Make your life easy, okay? So, quick recap. Don't stand in place. Well, normally, this is how you should be doing stuff, okay? Now we're cutting them down in quarters, but usually everything should start with stand up, boom, my takedown, take him down, I control him, he comes back up, boom, here, that's it. My toe hold here, he keeps turning. Knee bar, he bends. Oh, perfect. I'm going to go right into my compression lock right here. Okay? Just log them in. Chain wrestle. Okay?
Oui.
Thank you.
Ok, je l'écrase en fait. Je l'écrase.
Okay, guys. Again, one last time. Okay, I just want to show you how you should be working. Well, no, first, let me show you how not to work. Okay? This I see very often. Let's say, I don't know, I want to do an inside trip takedown. Okay? So I'm here, boom, I do my inside trip takedown. Okay? Now, I walk off, he gets up, you know, we talk, whatever. Okay, now maybe I should do it one more time. No, okay? The way you should be practicing is here, get up, again, do fighting stance, get up. Okay? Now, even though I'm not going hard, and I'm not even going fast, I'm going more realistically, okay? I'm going to keep habits that will transpose into my fighting afterwards. I'm staying in the fighting stance. I'm moving the way I'm supposed to move, so I'm moving, down, or here here I am, okay? And he's coming back up and we're doing, so the reason why I'm saying this is you can slow things down but make it fluid, okay? So if I go through the whole step of what we did before and I want to do it non-stop, okay? I could go 1, 2, get down here, he comes back up, hold, he starts turning, boom, he turns a bit more, knee bar, he starts bending, and I go into it. I didn't go fast, but I didn't stop all too often throughout the sequence, okay? Speed will come through fluidity, okay? So tone it down, but chain everything, okay? Try chaining everything, okay? It'll improve your game a lot. Okay, that being said, making contact is, I see stuff that is just horrendous sometimes. Guys are here, because a lot of times people don't have a clue, I think, what's going on, because you're here, and I lock up, and he locks up, and we're here, and we're both, it's 50-50 right now, nothing's going on. I'm not supposed to lock up with him unless I have something going on, okay? Now, or I see this. Well, this is very good if you're kneeing the guy. For takedowns, not so much, okay? Unless you want to go for a butt flop, we all know we shouldn't be doing that. And don't go here, okay? Don't even go here if you're going to. When you want to make contact, first of all, let's say I'm here stalking the guy. Notice where my lead hand is, okay? It's down. It's protecting my lead leg. I don't want to be here or whatever and have him shoot in and take me down, okay? So my lead hand is always protecting my lead leg, okay? So if he does shoot in, okay, I've got that wall here. I can start digging into it and so on, okay? Now, my forehand, I'm going to keep away from him, okay? So I'm going to keep that elbow in tight. My wrist is in front here. Now, I stalked him. I want to make contact, okay? I'm not going to step in here. I'm going to block him first, okay? Now I'm going to step. Now I can make contact if I want to, okay? There are steps to making contact. You don't start from out here and come in here and go here. No. Okay, you stalk the guy. Figure out where you want to go. Always protecting my lead leg. Make contact. I walk in there. Now I start working him now. Okay? And so on. Alright? So take it one step at a time. I stalk, lead hand down. I'm going to make contact. I'm going to block him here. Because here's what's fun about this. If he wipes it off, he's giving me a leg. If he wants to move into me, I can push him sideways from one side or another, okay? And it'll give me time to block, step, okay? Block, step. Now I can make contact with him, okay? So, lead hand down, block, step, make contact. I don't care what contact you're making. Could be a head bicep, could be a good underhook with a wrist grab. Doesn't really matter for now, okay? What's important is closing the distance, okay? Don't go here. And never forget that you want inside control also, okay? So if I'm here and I want to reach for him, I don't want to reach, he's got control now, okay? I always want to work from the outside in, okay? I always want to work from inside control. Now he's going to work inside control. Well, okay, well, we're coming back in. My job will be keeping inside control unless I'm going for stuff like 2-on-1s and so on. But that's something else. We'll work that afterwards, okay? But mainly inside control here, okay? Very important. That's it. This is what I want to work. Okay? Good. Work that, we'll walk around, and we'll help you guys out with making contact. Go. We're doing the compression walk. We're going a bit beyond what we're supposed to do, but you know what? We're doing it, so might as well do it right. Okay, he's here. Okay, now up to here, not too bad. Going to his hip, that's not too bad. What's blocking me from completing this is the fact that his foot is on the ground. Okay, and what I need to do is bring that heel to his butt. But since his foot is on the ground now, it's blocking that. So if you can't complete it here, turn to your side. It's one side or the other, doesn't really matter. So I'm going to be here and turn. Now I can start digging in. Okay? Sometimes I like to, you can keep control on the far leg also here. Okay, push it out. Okay? So I really need to bring that foot close to the butt. Okay? All you guys who are missing it is because his foot is planted on the ground. Okay? Because and by the way, compression lock. If I want to defend, what am I going to do? Okay, stay seated here. Okay, my first defense will be to bring my foot behind my heel. Right here, push it out. Okay, that's why if he stays seated in front of me here, well, he's never going to get it. Okay, but if he flips me to the side, whoa, okay, here we go. Okay, now it becomes very unpleasant. Okay, so don't stay square to him. Take it off to the side. Thank you. All right, keep doing this. The hand that I'm posting on with, okay, is a hand. This is how I measure the distance. Okay, I can keep him away with this, but this is also how I measure the distance between me and the guy. Okay, I don't want to shoot anywhere beyond this reach. Okay, you're too far. I'm here, too far. Yeah, you'll never get it. Okay, this and the wall. Okay. Now, when you're making contact, I see all the times that hand is coming out to meet you. Notice how I grab it? Okay. I see a lot of guys, you're doing it and you're just pushing it off. You know what? You just have beautiful control right there. When you go for wrist control, okay, you don't want to go thumb up because it's easy for him to escape this. Okay. Plus, if I'm thumb up, even if I have both wrists here, there's nothing stopping him from shooting inside of me. Okay, look, thumb up. Okay, and I'm coming in. Okay, plus, anybody who's done 2 weeks of traditional jiu-jitsu knows how to escape these things. Okay, now, so when I grab a wrist, I grab it thumb down. Okay, and I bring my body into it. Okay, I don't want to stay out here. There's no point in me staying out here because eventually he's gonna come loose, and I'm gonna lose every opportunity this gives me. Okay? Because here's the thing: since I'm thumb down, he cannot escape inside anymore. There's only one way he can go is back and out. Okay? And that's exactly what I wanted to do. Because I'm here, back and out, boom, high single. Okay? I'm here, back and out, underhook. Okay, so now he's giving me the opportunity to clinch up with him properly just by trying to escape that wrist grab. Okay, so I'm here, grab it. Now, the far wrist, at that point, it doesn't really matter. I can go thumb down, I can control the bicep. The thing is, I want to control that arm. What I'm really concentrating on is this here, okay? I'm just waiting for him to escape this so I can start moving on to it, okay? And start having fun on it. Okay? So, you're here, he's reaching in for you, thumb down, walk into it, okay? You release this, high, single, underhook. Okay? When you're doing an underhook, very important, keep in mind, control his elbow with your elbow. Okay, or else it's just going to drag this arm inside, and that's not too good for me, okay? So I want to control his elbow with my elbow, and I want to cup that shoulder nice and proper here. Little trick you can use once in a while when he's trying to dig that arm in is just release and bring that elbow out. See, I'm just rotating on here and I'm keeping control here, okay? And then I'll grab it again, okay? So I'm here, underhook, nice and high, and control it here, okay? So you can't drag it down anymore. So the only place he can go is up. That's when I go for his back. Okay? So try that. Wrist control, thumb down. He's reaching out here. Okay? The minute he releases, high single or underhook. Okay? Try it. Well, yeah, should never be there. Okay? Because that's where we're going to be controlling him. Basically, all I have to do is push this head down. I'm going to start whizzing and he's losing everything. Okay? That head has to be up. I'm here. Okay, my shoulder is inside, my head is on. Try pushing my head down now. Okay? My head is straight, my back is straight. Okay? Now, here's another thing on the high single. There's a lot of ways you can take him down. I could go for that knee. I could go here and take him down forward also. It's all good. But if you do this, okay, if you take the leg out, or if you wind up with the leg here. Now, I see a lot of guys, and they actually teach this. Legs on the outside, okay? No, don't. That's what I want to show. So they teach this. They spin, then they kick out. Okay? Spin out, please. He's going to rip his knee apart. Okay? If you're holding here, you can spin. The way you want to be holding it is behind the ankle and foot flat on your body right here. Spin out now. He's not going anywhere. Okay? And if the guy's been conditioned to spin out and kick out, the fight's over. Okay? So here. Okay? Now, I could just drop my weight down on him, take him down, and then start working my legs or whatever. Or you could switch it up also. If you're here, you could switch it up also. Okay? A little bit higher up on him. Go here. I like to go inside of the knee. Just bring it down. And start working with my knee bars and so on. Okay? Now what's important is head up. You keep your head down. My head is up. If I bring it out, I control the ankle here. That's very important. Okay? Then whatever you decide to do with it will be up to you. But control this first, okay? Then you can start having fun with it. All right? Go. Jesus. First of all, okay, when you're doing the hand switch on the leg, here, okay? Now, like what I was explaining, if I just go underneath here, he's going to bend his leg and I'm going to lose him. Well, that's why it's important for me to go here and here, okay? So I'm here, I'm going to switch while I'm here, okay? Now from here, go behind the knee, and the point of this triangle. Hold on a sec. So the point of this triangle, 1, 2, here. This is where I need to bring him down. Okay. Okay. So go forward. Okay. I'm going to go for his wrist, and we'll bring it down. I'm going to punch that far shoulder away. My head is going to come inside here, okay? I'm going to do all three of those things at the same time, so it's going to be like one here, okay? And that's where I'm going to pick the leg up. So here, I'm just going to go one, and come right back to his heel. Now, notice, I pushed him forward. I picked up the leg, and I pulled him back. Okay? So it's like 1, 2. Now a lot of times, when you really smash into the guy, a lot of times they just fall directly. You're not going to be, they'll fall directly from there. You won't even have to do all those setups or whatever, okay? But by precaution, thumb down, punch the far shoulder, head comes in, I pick the leg up, and I come back to the ankle. Okay, catch and release again. From here, okay, just practice this. From here, okay, try it. Naturally, we can't cover everything on the contacts and tie-ups and everything. I mean, we would be here forever, okay? Keeping in mind what I showed before, with the thumb down, and he pulls out, and now he's opening his body, and I can attack him. Coming back to the arm drags we were doing before, because I see a lot of people doing this. He goes for an arm drag, and they go like this. Okay, they power out of it. Well, I'm doing the same thing as a thumb down thing, where I'm opening myself up here. Okay, don't do that. If the guy arm drags you, head inside. Okay, I'm blocking him now. Plus, look at the nice little control I have on his arm here. Okay, he's going for an arm drag. My head drops inside. Okay, I'm going for a 2-on-1, but look at the nice counter 2-on-1 I have on him. Okay, now from here I'm getting control. Start playing again with all my stuff. Okay, so don't pull out and do spastic movements or whatever. Okay, control your movements. Okay, he's coming in for my wrist. Well, feed it to yours. Go for a 2-on-1. Okay, he's got a thumb down grip on me. Hey, arm drag. Okay, he's going for an arm drag. Instead of going like this, just put my head inside. And I just gain control on him completely. I've got his back, I've got his legs, I've got everything, okay? So tone down your movements. Short, specific movements. Keep it nice and tight, okay? Your arms are inside, boom. I'm gaining control here. A lot of times I like using that little trick. I give them my wrist. Perfect. Because I love the 2-on-1. I love playing with the 2-on-1, okay? So, boom, he just gave it to me, right here. Okay, so now I can start playing around with him and so on, okay? So, think. When you're doing contact, think, okay? Don't go spastic and don't tie up with him. Avoid tensing up on the guy, stay loose, okay? Head control here, boom, okay? He gave me his arm, okay? Just by wanting to gain control, he gave me his arm, and I use it against him, okay? That's because I was loose. If I would have been tense, I would have lost everything. Okay? So nothing good comes out of being tense. It's like when you're boxing. If you're boxing, you're like this, well, nothing's going to happen. Okay? You've got to be nice and relaxed. And that's when your shots are going to come out. Okay? So keep that in mind. Okay. We're going to take it down to the ground a bit. And first thing I want to show you guys is you're down on the ground, how to get back up. Okay? We were talking about this morning, and there is no rule that says that once you're down on the ground, you have to stay there. Okay? So I'm going to show you guys from all fours, from guard, a couple of positions like that, how to get right back up. Okay? And take the fight to your feet, dump him on his head, take it back down. You control the pace. I mean, just an example here, okay? I'm down here, I don't like what's going on, so I'm controlling the hips, boom, I get back up. Well, I'm going to wait for him to get up. The minute he does, I'm going to clinch up with him again, just dump him on his head a few times, soften him up, and then I'm going to work him on the ground, okay? Dictate the pace of the fight, okay? So if you're down and you're not comfortable with what he's doing or whatever, get back up. But there are ways of getting back up, okay? You can't just, find here, forward. You can't just decide to, okay, I'm getting back up now. Because it's going to take me right back down. Okay, there are ways of doing it. And that's what we're going to work right now. Okay. We're going to start with an outside leg stand-up, okay? Now, Carl knows how to wrestle. His hands are not on the inside, and he's not locking up on me, and so on, okay? So what I'm going to do is I need to gain control on the wrist, okay? I need wrist control. If I don't have wrist control, I won't even try to get up, okay? Because he's just going to smash me back down and so on. So when I push back into him, okay, I don't want to go necessarily here. I want to pivot into him, okay, and get wrist control. Here I can bring it here, I can keep it out here, okay, it's all good. Notice this hand here, my elbow isn't tight. Usually I'm going to keep my palm up, okay. The reason for this is if my palm is down, he's going to be able to dig behind my elbow, get my wrist, or come for a Nelson or whatever. Okay, over here, everything is nice and tight. Okay, I don't care if he's holding on to my wrist now, because that I'm going to be able to use against him eventually. Okay, so from here, All I'm going to do is I'm going to start pushing into it. Now naturally, I got a post, I got wrist control, okay, whatever is going on here, that I'm going to show you when we get up what to do with this. And from here, I'm going to start getting up. Now notice, I always have a posting leg here, okay? I'm not going to be square like this, because it's just going to sit me right back down, okay? So no matter what type of controls I have here, I need to post on one leg back, okay? I have wrist control here. I can either dig it behind me, and come back facing it. I could do a cut back, where from here, okay, I could just like bring this arm up and bring this elbow in between us, right here, as I'm turning into him, okay? So from here, we just bring this arm up and boom, okay? Bring that elbow behind me. But what's important is always keeping a post, pushing back into him, and keeping wrist control, okay? That is very, very important here, okay? So wrist control, I turn. Now notice, I drag, okay? I turn, I drag. From my drag will bring me on to single legs, his back, or whatever. Okay, there's no point in me doing this and just releasing, okay? We're back to square one now. Might as well gain control right away. So I'm here, boom, I'm going to drag him. I've got his back, okay? So, just bring him back a step, down to the ground. I'm here, okay? I'm going to pivot back into him, get wrist control. From here, I'm going to start getting up. Okay, okay, perfect, okay? He's got upper hand control on my bicep here, okay? Now, I cannot turn this way because it's pulling me back. So what I'm going to need to do is, just come back here, please. From here, I'm going to swing this arm over my head and come back into him. Okay, so if I get up and I don't have control of both of his wrists, he's holding onto my bicep here, I'm going to swing this arm over my head and back into him. Okay? The other thing you could do, and this I do a lot of times, is the underhook here. Okay? I'm indeed doo-doo. Okay? This is not good for me. I cannot go here. He's going to follow me. I can't really go here either. He's following me. So here's what I'm going to do. Don't worry, we're going to walk around and we'll help you with this. From here, I'm going to grab his elbow. And I'm going to switch my stance. So from here, I'm going to go 1, 2. Turn into it. Okay? So, I'm here. He's got an underhook. I just grab his elbow, switch my stance, and do a level change. Here. Turn into it. Okay? So one more time. I'm here. I grab underneath the elbow. I'm going to switch my stance, level change, and just wipe it off. Boom. There's my control. Okay? Is that good for everybody? Yeah. Work on that. Same thing. Elbow. Okay? Same thing. Okay, so he's got this. Has Nelson on me. Keep control. Elbow. Switch my stance. Turn. Okay? You got all kinds of possibilities right there. Okay. Very good. Well, here. Okay? Get control here. Okay? Control his head with my head. Sometimes I like to pose back into his head as I'm turning. Okay? So I'm here, controlling him. I'll pose back, turn. Okay? That exercise I actually do against the wall very often, where it's I'm here, okay? And I'm going to start opening up. I got wrist control. I come up here, pose, and turn. Okay, like if I was right in his face. So, starting from all fours, I just pivot back, get my wrist control, control this hip here. I get up, pose, and I turn. Okay? It's also very good. Pose back on. Okay? Try it. Okay? And then I cut back. Usually, no, first of all, drag this here, do a hip heist, and come right back into your underhook. Okay? So if I have control here, no matter what side I decide to do it on, okay, it could be this side, could be the other one. Well, arm comes up, comes down, hip heist, underhook, okay? And drag that elbow down. Don't worry about that, okay? If I turn, got wrist control, I turn, drag, okay? Drag in here. Well, this is just going to square up with me, and we're right back where we started, okay? So it's very important. If I'm here, and I turn, okay, if it's got the other, that's going to be something else. You know, here, boom, walk right back into it. If I've got double wrist control here, and I turn, I'm going to drag. Okay, so he's not turning back into me now, okay? So I'm keeping control on it. Now, what happens a lot, too, is when you get up, you may get some control here, okay? Now, he's going to break the wrist, the hold it the same way, yeah. You see? Right there. And then he turns back. So it's all about pushing the hands towards one hip. I pose, I push back into the next stretch. Okay? That's all good. Okay, so I feint on one, well, I feint on one side. I mean, if I can get it out, I will. And by the way, okay, if I dig in here, okay, what's going to break the hold is if I'm twisting, I'm turning my palm up. Okay, so I'm going to go one palm up. There's a hold. You can walk right back into it. Okay? So we're doing this. Boom, I think goes to the left. Keep hold of the wrist. Okay, very important. Now we're going to come in here. Okay, this is the leg I want. This knee is going to go down, and I'm going to roll him over. Okay? Right here. Okay, now when you roll, very important. First of all, notice my hips are off the ground. Don't be here. Okay, because he's going to turn into me and I'm going to lose him. I need to keep the pressure on, and when I roll towards his head. Now, if he would keep a tight lock on my arm here, okay, don't try to force it out. The heck with it. He's giving you leg locks in plenty right here, okay? You're going in the same direction he's bringing you. So, it's a win-win situation for me here. Because if I'm here, let's go of this, well, fine. I got my arm position, and I love that position. Okay? All my submissions start from there. But if he's holding on here, before he locks up around my head and submits me, or whatever, I might as well let go, spin around, right here, right into my leg locks. That's where he's taking me. Okay? Right. So, I'm here, yeah. And get back up. Okay? All I'm trying to do is push him off and get back up. Okay? So, from here, okay? As I open this leg up here, I punch him back. So it's 1, 2, boom. Okay? So now instead of opening the outside leg, I open the inside one and get back up. Alright? Is that good for everybody?
Right.
Okay, right. Now I mentioned it's all about rotation. Okay, when you're getting up, you want to rotate into the gap. So if he's behind me, okay, it's up here. He's just going to drive me back down. Okay? It's here. I rotate into him. Okay? So from here to here. Okay? Boom, get back up. Okay?
Now do the other one. Show the second turn to the inside too.
Now the other one,
so they don't get
it's the
confused.
same principle. Okay? If I'm here, well, and I just open this knee up, well, nothing's going to happen. But if I rotate into it, see where he's going? He's going on my far side now. So, boom, now I can get up.
Je pense que c'est juste une situation, ton pied, c'est pas toi qui va le mettre en tir.
Non, c'est ça.
Si tu tombes comme ça.
S'il est là, s'il est au bord, fais l'autre. Okay. L'autre est plus facile en fait.
Ouais, mais c'est ça.
OK. Mais ça dépend, des fois, il ne donnera pas toujours ce que toi tu veux. Fait que... Sometimes, the guy may be going for your far ankle. So you're here, okay, everybody knows this, far ankle, okay, and he's going to drive you over and so on. Well, I'm going to use the same principle here. From here, and on the far
Breakdown, yeah.
Yeah. see, I'm going to rotate into it, break it off. Okay, so from here I could go for a long sit out if I wanted to, and just, just go for a long sit out, come back facing him and so on. But I'm going to rotate into him. So if he's here and he grabs my ankle, I rotate, break it off, and from here, boom, get back up. All right. Now, okay. He put his arms around me. Okay, I'm here. Yeah, he got his arms around me. Now, when I'm on all fours here, usually I'm going to try to kind of roll on my near leg here. Okay, I won't leave it too open because he's going to start putting pressure on my ankles and grabbing it. Yeah, he's going to really start bothering me with his knee. So I'm going to kind of rotate onto it, okay? And I'm going to open up here. Now, the thing is, if he starts trying to bring his foot inside here, that's it. You just grab it here from the outside, pop it back out. So my hand is always here. I'm always protecting. That's it. And drive it back out and so on. Okay, and I'm always ready to pop back up and get up every time I need. But if he locks up around me, okay? Like I was saying, okay, he's starting to lock up. I don't care if he's like that, or like he was with an underhook. It's all going to be the same. I'm going to get wrist control here again, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate into, I'm not going to roll him over my shoulder per se. I'm going to start rotating into him. I'm going to open that knee again, follow my elbow here, and punch him back. Okay? Hold on to me, please. He's here. Keeping my weight on him, controlling the hips. I'm going to hip heist. Come through. Okay? So, here, wrist control. I'm going to rotate into it and back here. Okay? If he's still holding on, control the hips, toes, hip heist. Get back in position here. Okay? Is that good for everybody? Okay, try it. Just going out there. If I'm here, okay, and he wrapped my arm, I know where he's going. Okay, well, there's two places where he could go. He could roll me over, or he could switch off to the other side and go for a double wrist lock. Okay, either way, this is not good for me. So, the minute he wraps this arm, I need to switch off to the other side. Okay? Shoulders low, ankle, knee, okay? Just like this. It's got my arm. I switch off here. Okay, so the minute it goes from my arm, I switch off. Elbows, shoulder is low, I mean. And I want to keep my shoulder out here. I want to dig it in. Ankle, knee, I pull everything in and drive him over. Okay? Right. So the minute he grabs your arm, just pivot around. Go. Okay? Where I drove off into him, I grabbed the knee, I grabbed the ankle, I pulled it in. That damn leg is still in front of me. Okay? So, let's say he went on his back. I drove him down, okay? We're driving down, and we wind up here, okay? That leg is still in front of me. Two things. Either I'm going to hook over the foot to the far ankle here, far hip. Thank you. So I'm going to grab the hip, and pass, okay? Or that leg's there, he's giving it to you.
Yeah.
Okay. It's yours. Take it. So, let's start from the beginning. I got my arm, I pivot it around, I go here, I drive into him, and that leg is bothering me here. I'm going to hook over the foot, hip, slip out, come back in, or that leg's there, that knee comes up. Okay? So that leg is mine now. You keep control on the knee. down, boom, it's fine. Okay? Try it. And afterwards, Carl can show you the Lebanese cheese grater. Oh, man. So, as I'm folding here, okay, it's very important. First of all, keep control. Okay, that knee is inside here. I want to keep control on it. Now, keep control on his knee. Okay, here. As I'm falling back, I want to keep this control here. Okay, this leg's going to come on top. Now, what I'm going to do, this foot is inside. I'm going to kick inside of his leg. So, as I'm falling back here, and see, I'm just closing my triangle on the inside here. Now, what's very important is my shin, right in his hip here, okay? And my knee is down to the ground. If my knee is up, there's nothing stopping him from coming back up on me. That knee's down, okay? Close that triangle. This leg's yours, okay? You can attack it any way you want now. Ankle lock, heel hook, toe hold, whatever, it's yours. Here's the thing, a lot of times, did you notice I didn't hook the leg before falling? That's the last thing I'm going to do is hook the leg. That's the least important part. Okay? What happens is, leg locks, people are so concerned with the leg lock that they forget that what really matters is isolating the leg and controlling the hip. Okay, so this is the last thing I'm going to do. I don't care if my arm's on the inside. I don't need it on the inside. Yeah, sorry. So here, this hand's going to be on the outside. I'm going to fall. I'm going to isolate everything. Now I'm going to start bringing it in. Here's the problem sometimes though. It's nice and tight. It may be hard to dig it inside. Okay, I've got heel hooks, but I may have a hard time going for my ankle lock. Switch your grip. I'm going to bring my left hand inside of the knee here. Okay? See how much space I created now? Okay. So from here, I'm going to slip this hand behind the knee. Now I'm going to wrap. Or I could just take this hand, pull it down. Boom. Okay? Right? Try it.
Now, we get caught in the butterfly guard, okay? This is nothing new for what you do, right? So grab this, hands are inside, not this way, right? Because you reach up through, okay? So spin him around, okay? This goes inside for the hip lock. It sucks, it's fast. Yep, off of that.
Can you get this?
Here, just like your regular technique, bring it around inside. Hip lock. Sucks out.
Okay, good night.
So just a variation on this, okay? It's basically the same move, okay? We're going mainly in the same direction. What I'm going to do is I pop the guard open here, okay? I'm going to keep pressure with my knee here on his thigh. My foot's going to be close to his butt, okay? If my foot's out here, he's going to grab it.
Which is okay.
Okay? That's something else. But if I want to avoid all that, my foot should be close here. Okay, that's very important. So he's got no space to come in and dig. Okay, and my knee is pushing against his thigh. So my knee is pushing towards his far shoulder here. Okay, so here, this hand's going to dig inside.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Post. Sit. Right?
Yep.
Try it. Let's fish him out. Controlling the guard. Okay, when you're control the hips, very important. Okay? We'll leave your arms slaying out. Tomorrow we're going to cover the guard properly, how to control it, how to get out of it, and so on. But, okay, so I'm here, okay? Again, I have my proper leg control here. Knee control. Foot. Toe. Leg control, I'm pushing my knee towards his far shoulder. Knee control here, okay? I'm going to use this to pull everything in. I'm going to go for the foot. See the lever I'm creating here? He's turning, he's turning, he's turning. Okay, so I don't have to go here. This is where I usually would lose him. Okay, because I'm too far away from him and so on. So here, I'm pushing everything in. Boom. Okay. Now notice where my elbow is. Right inside my knee. So if he decides to kick his leg out, kick that jump. Yeah, you see, I've got nothing holding it here. But here, kick. I'm locked. Plus, I'm going to be able to use this knee as extra leverage to pull in. Okay? If he's very flexible, and you're here, and you turn, leave that knee right into his back here. Okay? Is that good for everybody? Right. So let's say I'm attacking here. I'm trying to attack the toe hold or whatever. And, first of all, my knee shouldn't be down here. It should be up here. Okay, to control his leg. But let's say I grab it here. And he starts torquing against me. And yeah, I just have a hard time closing this. Rolling toe hold. So from here, I'm going to roll, not so much forward, but a bit onto him. Because what I want is, as I'm rolling, I really want to keep the hook of this leg here. So as I'm rolling, kind of rolling onto it, and then over my shoulder. So from here to here. Okay? So I got to this point, and he's giving me a hard time with it. So just turn here, roll. You got a leg. Okay?
Rolling toe hold.
No, just stay standing here. Okay? Now, this variation, I learned directly from Eddie, and I just love it. And what you're going to do, first of all, okay, if I'm on the ground and he's standing, and we're in tight here, make sure that you don't have both feet on his hips or both feet inside. Those feet need to be spread out. Okay? Could be here, could be here. It doesn't really matter, but don't keep him level. Yeah. Okay? Because I'm giving him something. Now what I'm going to do, keep hold of something here. Okay? Knee, ankle. I need this. I'm going to turn to my side, and as I do, this hand's going to slip right on the toes. Okay? So from here to here. As I'm slipping to the side here. See where my legs went? I just went from inside, outside, inside. I turn here. See where I'm going with this? I wrap his leg, I turn. Ankle. Here. Okay, it's a variation of the rolling toe hold when I'm on the ground and he's standing. Okay, so one last time. Here, as I come up, these legs are going to switch. I'm holding on to his ankle here. Here. Okay, very important. So I'm going to scissor his leg here. As I'm rolling, I'm wrapping his leg. Boom. There's my toe hold. Okay? Right below the kneecap. And up. Open the leg up, push forward, right below the kneecap, and up. Okay? So, I was working here, fast, under, here. Push forward, under the kneecap. Like I said, here, open it up. The more you open it up, the less stretch, and the more stretch I'm taking out of him. Okay? So I open it up, and then all right? Try it. Butterfly guard. Okay? Now, butterfly guard, the principle behind it, where's, here he is.
Alright.
Just going to show you something. His butterfly guard, yeah. See what he's doing with his feet? And he's following me. Okay? And that's very important. That's a basic principle of the butterfly guard.
And
So
grabbing
I
you.
come around, he's going to be here. If I bring a leg up, he's following me. So if I bring a leg up, he's following me. Okay? Well, great. Now I'm going to create some space. Okay? As I push this knee down, I walk it through, and I lock it. Okay? So, he's in tight here. I can't dig in. So I'm just going to step back. Boom. Okay? This knee, I'm going to push it down here. Step over. Fall. Close. Stretch it out. Is that good?
I don't hear him tapping yet.
Okay. So one last time. I'm here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So, I was here before, we were working, okay? Now, a lot of times, even if he's just on the side, okay? I'm going to start working this hand inside, and I'm going to overhook his leg, okay? Where I'm going to be going with this is a cradle. So, just here, okay? I'm just cradling here, okay? Now, there's my pressure. The thing is, from here I turn, the pressure is down, so if I'm holding him here, okay, I turn, put the pressure down, okay? Now, if I can't wrap his head or he pops out or whatever, this head pops out, my knee is just going to slip inside and I'm going to roll forward. So from here, this knee goes inside and just roll forward. Right into compression block again. So, starting from here, okay, yeah, normal side position, I just step over and start bringing this hand inside. From here, I start working on my cradle. There's my lock. That head pops out, knee, and I just roll forward here. Boom. Okay? Is that good? Yeah. And we're going to do can you like a leg walk? Leg walk? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Now, this one over.
50-50.
Now, what happens a lot is he's going to let this leg pop through. Yes, I'm blocking him here. Okay. Now, what he would need to do is let this leg pop through to the other side. Okay. Let it pop through, and he's going to go for a reverse heel hook on me. That is just nasty stuff. Okay, I mean, my knee's going to pop at this point. Okay, so you got to be careful on this shit here. Okay? So,
I have 2 screws holding my knee together as a result of that technique
exactly,
right there.
Okay. So you really want to know how to escape the reverse heel hook. So let's start over again. So I'm here, okay? Now, when I know, okay, he's letting go and he wants to start popping it over, you need to make that foot heavy on the ground, okay? So even if he forces it here, okay, I keep it heavy on him. Now, you see where I'm posting? I start going back here, and start peeling it off, okay? So keep it in the middle, start and peel it off. Okay, now that's quite easy, but where it gets dangerous is when it actually crosses over. Okay, see what I did here? I'm keeping my feet together. Okay, now he's going to start digging. Yeah, he's going to start digging and digging and digging. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, so yeah, that's where I'm posting my foot underneath his armpit here, so I can take this one out. Okay. He crosses it over. I'm going to dig. Boom. Okay. That's it. I kick it here, and I can get this one out. Okay. Is that good, everybody? Okay. Same side, and the guys they kind of put their foot on the ground, you know. So I don't really have access to the heel hooks or whatever. Okay. Well, reach behind you. I'm going to stretch this arm out. I'm going to post my head on the ground. I'm going to stretch this arm out behind me here and just bring it out. There's my hula hook, okay? Or even easier than that, I like to close my arm here, just grab his knee, and just walk him over. So from here, post, boom, and then just pop him over. And there's my hula hook, okay? But this, I'm not a big fan of this position here, okay? Because all he needs to do is pop that foot, right inside, and he's hula hooking me, or pop the foot off and jump over and, and I just lost everything, okay? But what happens is, a lot of times, we'll see this in the mainstream tournaments, because a lot of times it's the only one they'll allow you to do is this one, okay? Well, peel that foot off and get up, okay? If it does happen though, I've shown this before, but it's very important to know. If he peels that foot off and he starts getting up on you, see where he switched? I'm going to get into a real leg lock, okay? So,
Look from there. Look from there.
Here, he peels the leg off, and he starts getting up on me. Okay, I'm gonna switch this arm inside. I'm gonna grab my bicep, and I'm just gonna roll over my shoulder here. See where it turns? I walk in. Now I'm gonna get into the mistake of going right back into the same leg lock I did. He knows how to counter it, so control that ankle. Kick. Now let's start working the real stuff. All right? Twice. That's going to be it for today. So, if I'm going for a leg lock, if I'm here, that's one here, right? Okay. So, if I'm here, again, I'm going for a leg lock, and he's coming up on me, okay? What I could also do is, even before he starts getting up and so on, post, God damn, slippery, post and hip heist. Okay? So, here, when he starts getting up, this hip heist. Again, I get right back into it. Okay? So I'm going for a leg lock. Boom, he's coming up. I'm going to post, hip heist. Come back up. Okay? That way, I'm avoiding the mount and everything. I don't care if I'm getting the leg lock again. I'm avoiding the mount. That's